Hello, Warrior's Heart. My name is Christina, and some of you might already know me from teaching at Warrior's Heart, Virginia. I just created a few videos for you to use after you leave the program so that you can stay connected with your practice if you desire to do so. It's very important to maintain that regularity, that routine in your schedule to where you connect with your breath, connect with your body, and do mindful movement and relaxation each and every day. It's very important. So if you can just do 5 to 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever you have available, it's a great time to do so. And I'm here to guide you through it. Okay, so we're going to start in a seated position. And as always, find a comfortable seat. Now, you might have more props available to you in your home setting, which means it might be comfortable to find a pillow to sit on. So I'm going to do that. Let me grab a pillow. So I've got this little pillow here. Not a huge fluffy pillow, but a nice little pillow to sit on. And by elevating your hips, it helps to allow your hips to open up a little more naturally. So rather than having this tilt in the pelvis, it helps to lift. You can also sit on a yoga block or even a combination of a yoga block with a pillow on top. Let's try that. Make sure that you're comfortable, all right? So some people, when they sit cross-legged, have their knees way up high because their hips are super tight. By elevating the pelvis, it allows your knees to open a little bit more. All right, so let's find that comfortable seat. And you do not have to sit cross-legged, okay? We're going to begin with box breathing. So box breathing, we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold the breath for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, and then pause before beginning the next round of breath. We're going to go through 4 cycles in this particular practice. So I invite you to find comfort in your seat, and let's just start by lowering the gaze downward. Feel free to close the eyes if that feels more available to you today. And you can have your palms turned up. This is a gesture of receiving. You're ready to receive. If your palms are turned down, that's a gesture of grounding. Maybe you need to feel a little more grounded today, a little more settled. So find the hand positioning that feels good to you. Either or maybe you do one way and one the other because you're just ready for anything. All right, let's take a full deep breath in just to clear our minds and come into our practice. And just let that breath out with a sigh. Nobody's listening, doesn't matter. Take another deep breath in through your nose. Let it out with a sigh. Good. Can we do that once again? Why not? Inhale deeply through your nose and let it out. All right, feeling better already. Let's begin our box breathing. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause, 2, 3, 4. Last round. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And pause, 2, 3, 4. Begin to resume some nice, slow, deep breaths. Just feeling the power of the breath. Now, box breathing you can do at any time. It's a great way If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, a little stressed, a little pulled in many directions, to bring you back into your body, back into that parasympathetic rest and digest. All right. Let's now do some stretching for the neck. Allow your shoulders to be soft. Lift up nice and tall through the crown of your head. Let's create some length in our spine. Feel your seat connected to the floor or to your prop. And with your shoulders down away from your ears, just let your right ear come over to your right shoulder. Notice what happens with your left shoulder. Is it starting to rise up? Can you keep it down? Perhaps you take your left arm and you just extend it out with your fingertips floating over the ground, a few inches, maybe a foot. And then if you'd like, take your left hand or your right hand and place it over the left side of your head and just draw the right ear down. Now you can rotate your palm up and rotate your chin down. How does that feel? Only going in a pain-free range of motion. And then the palm down, ear comes back to shoulder. And one more time, chin down, palm up. You don't have to have the right hand over the head. And last time, ear to shoulder. This time, flex the heel of the left hand so the fingers are pointing straight up. Feel that stretch in your wrist and forearm. Take a deep breath here. Let it go. Good. Bring your left hand back. Bring your right hand back and bring your head back. Ooh, feel that whole sensation on the left side of your neck. Turn your head to the left and rotate it as far as you can. Keep your shoulders facing forward. Rotate your head to the right. Notice the difference between the two sides of your neck as you rotate your head again, each direction. All right, let's take it to the other side. Soften your shoulders down in case they've hiked themselves up, and let your left ear drift over to your left shoulder. Keep your right shoulder relaxed, maybe give it a little shake. Stay here, or begin to extend your right arm out. Palm facing down, fingers pointing down. Maybe take your left hand, gently place it. You don't want to pull, you just want to place it and just let the weight of the hand, without pulling, draw your ear down. If you want, rotate your palm up, so right palm up, and just guide your chin toward your left shoulder. Make sure you're breathing throughout these movements. And then palm goes down, ear goes back to shoulder. And then chin goes down, palm goes up. And once again, ear to shoulder, palm down. Now flex the heel of your right hand, pointing your fingers up. Feel that great stretch. Whew. For me, it's pretty intense today, of all days. And then release, bring the right hand back, bring the left hand back, bring the head back. Turn your head to the right and left, or left and right, whichever direction you want to go first. All right, now you can remove your props if you want to. Let's cross our ankles the other way. Maybe you want to stay seated on your props. All right, we're going to take our arms and reach up toward your ceiling. Take a nice stretch. Bring your right hand down. Keep reaching up as though you're going to touch the ceiling with your left fingertips, and then bend over to your right side. Make sure your sit bones stay on the ground or on your prop. Feel free to turn the head and look up, look to the camera, or look down at the floor. Good. Now reach up with both arms. Before we go to the other side, we're going to bring the left hand forward, the right arm back, and twist. So your left hand's going to hold onto your right knee, and your right hand's going to go directly behind you. Use your left hand to guide you into your twist. Look back over your shoulder. And then reach up with both arms, come back up to center, and cactus your arms. Bend your elbows, draw the elbows down and back, lift the chest, breathe. Good. Now reaching back up, you're going to reach up with the right arm, come down with the left arm, and bend over toward your left. Just come over as far as you can. Again, head placement wherever the neck is happy. Feel the stretch along the right side body. Breathe into it. And then inhale your way back up, both arms reaching up parallel. Take your right arm forward, find your left knee, reach your left arm back, find a spot to land behind you. Use your right hand to deepen the twist. Look back over your shoulder. Of course, if that doesn't feel good in your neck, then just look to the side or look wherever it feels comfortable. Release, bring up, arms straight up. Again, rotate center, cactus your arms. Now with your elbows bent in this position, you have your chest lifted, maybe your chin is tilting up, and then you're going to bring your elbows and forearms together, draw your navel in, and tuck your chin. Open back up, breathe in, expand your wings, and exhale, close. Do this with your breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Good. One more time. Inhale, open. Stay open this time. Extend your arms out. Make fists and rotate your wrists with your arms long, away from the body. Rotate one direction, then the other. Good. Now bring both of your arms straight up, interlace your fingers, press your palms, lengthen your spine. Press up. Good. Now, keep your seat on your block or on your on the ground, on your mat, whatever you're sitting on, and you're going to bend to your right side. Just like we did before, keep your sit bones on the ground. You might not go very far. And then come up, breathe in, and then go to the other side, to the left. And then come up, release your hands, reach your hands behind you, put your fingertips and palms down, lean back, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, tilt your chin up. Should feel good. And then reach back up, bring your hands together and to your heart. Okay, we're going to come out of this position. So move your props. And you're just going to bend your knees. Your feet are going to be a little bit wider and you're going to hold on to your shins. Okay, sit up nice and tall here. And just see how it feels to sit tall. Then reach your arms up and fold between your two legs. Your knees are bent. Just fold between your two legs. Stretch out your back. A little bit more. And then reach your arms up. We're going to walk our feet together and open our knees out. Reach down for the feet, butterfly pose. Now, couple options. Bring the heels farther away for less intense stretch through the inner thighs and groin and less pressure on the knees. Bring the heels in close for a more intense stretch. Lift nice and tall through your spine. Drop your shoulders down away from your ears. So we want to maintain length. I'm going to turn sideways and I'm going to show you. You don't want to be this. You don't want to have that C curve in your back. You want to lift tall and then hinge forward. Notice the difference. This is C curve. This is lift. And just let yourself fold forward. And then lift yourself back up. Nice job. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring our feet apart again. You can bring your hands behind you. You can come down on your elbows and forearms. And we're just going to windshield wiper. So you're just bringing one knee to the center of the mat, then the other. So you could be sitting up to do this, or you could be down on your elbows. Just stretching out a little bit. Okay, walk your feet in. Stretch your legs out long now. Sit up nice and tall. We're going to bring the palms right alongside the hips. Okay, so we're sitting up tall. This is known as the staff pose. Okay, we're going to raise our right leg off the ground. So you're going to press down into your palms and lift your right leg. Now try not to do this. Try to stay upright and then lower. Now lift your left leg. Keep the knee straight and lower. Let's go back to the right. Lift and lower. Left, lift and lower. Let's go back. Right, lower, left, and lower. Good job. Okay. You might get a little cramps in the tops of your legs, your quads. Give them a little shake and rub them out a little bit. All right, here we go. Now, right leg is going to lift out to the side, back in, and down. Left is going to lift out to the side, back in, and down. Right, out, in, down. Left, out, in, down. Challenge yourself by taking your hands off the floor. In, down. Left, out, in, down. One more. Right, out, in, down. Left, out, in, and down. Now that was just 4 on each side. You can always add more. Do 8, do 12, do 15, whatever you want to do. Okay? That is called the leg lift and leg sweep. So good for the hip flexors, good for the quads. All right, let's go ahead, bend our knees, and we're going to pick up the feet. Shins are going to be parallel to your mat, and you're going to hold on behind your knees. If you want to bring your hands down, go for it. Otherwise, you're holding on behind your knees. This is our boat pose. So you want to try to stay lifted here. If you can, let go. Feel your core, feel your hip flexors. If you want to extend your legs up, extend them up. Otherwise, keep the knees bent. And now we're going to lower ourselves down, bring your shoulders down, extend your legs out long, use your core. Hover right above the ground. And then let your shoulders come down, bend your knees, hug them into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins and take a little break. Take some breaths here. Feel free to make some circles with your knees. Massage your low back. So for the duration of this practice, we'll be on our backs. We're going to take our left foot and just place it on the ground. Take your hands around your right hamstring and just straighten your right leg up into the air. Point your toes and start to circle your ankle. Exaggerate that movement. Rotating one direction and rotating in the other direction. Feel the stretch of the muscles in the back of your right leg. And then bending your right knee, place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. Release your hands from behind your right thigh. You might want to take your right palm and just guide your right knee away from you. Keep the sole of your right foot flexed. Feel that outer hip, the right outer hip stretch. And you can stay right here, or you could pick up your left foot, reach behind your left hamstring, hug your right knee in. Maybe take your left leg and stretch it up to the ceiling. Make sure your low back stays on the mat. And now start to bend your left knee. If it's straight, bring your left foot down, release your hands and bring them out to your sides. We're going to take the sole of the right foot and we're going to just bring it over to the left side. So you're bringing your left knee down, your right knee is pointing up, and then come back to center and go the other way. Really good for the hips. Really good for the back. Just take it from side to side in your range of motion that feels good to you. Just rolling across your back. And then coming back to center, take your right leg, stretch it up in the air one more time. And then bring your right foot down. Let's repeat with the left leg in the air. You might want to hold on behind your hamstring, your calf, wherever it's available to you, and just start to circle your left ankle. These stretches are great to do anytime you have a few free minutes. You just want to kind of reset, reconnect, release some physical tension through the muscular tension. Our bodies hold in so much in our muscles, our joints. Feels good to stretch everything out. All right, now take your left ankle and place it over your right thigh, and you can open that knee out, gently guide it away from you. Just feel that stretch. Stay here or pick up the right foot. Bring your right knee closer to you as your left elbow guides your left knee away. What do you notice in your hips? Maybe take the right leg up into the air. And then bending your right knee, extend your arms out. Place your right foot back on the floor and bring the sole of your left foot over to the right. Doesn't have to go all the way down. Just moving across your glutes, taking your knee from side to side. Notice how the core is activated. Going side to side. And coming back to center, releasing your left leg back up in the air and bringing it down. We're going to do something called the shoelace. So both of the legs are going to go up. You're going to cross the right leg over the left, bend both of your knees, almost like you're sitting cross-legged in a chair. Then you're going to reach with your hands for your opposite shins, or if you can reach for the soles of your feet, you'll hold the soles of your feet. So either way, draw the heels down. Draw the feet down. Woo, feel that hip stretch. This might be too intense, and if that's the case, you don't have to do it. Everything is optional. So provide a little resistance with those feet, or if you're holding onto your shins, just kind of draw everything downward. And then reach your legs up, uncross, cross the other way. Maybe hold shins, maybe hold soles of feet. Feet are flexed. Ooh, feel that hip stretch. Keep your low back on the ground. Full deep breaths. And now release. Extend both of your legs up in the air. And just imagine that the soles of your feet are a paintbrush. And we're going to paint circles on the ceiling. So you're going in one direction. This is isolating the core muscles. Your low back stays down. Just start to draw circles in one direction, or paint circles. And then paint your circles in the other direction. Just allowing your legs to be elevated here. And then let your legs come back to stillness. If you've tensed up the upper body, see if you can just soften it down. We're now going to do some internal and external hip rotation. So the first position is called the whale's tail, and you're just going to let your heels touch and open your feet apart. Spread your toes, let the heels touch. This is an external rotation from the femur. Take a nice full breath in and then exhale. Let your big toes touch and open your heels apart. This is internal hip rotation. And you can just move your legs and your feet through these positions as you wish. A few more times. Nice and slow. Feel the movement. Notice any areas that feel any resistance. And then let your feet come back to stillness with your legs elevated. Begin to bring one foot at a time back to the ground. We're going to take a moving bridge. So place your palms alongside your torso with the palms facing the ground. We're going to press into the soles of the feet, pick up the hips, and raise the arms straight up from your chest. And this is the top of your bridge. Maybe you can reach your arms all the way over your head and reach up a little higher, lifting up those hips, squeezing your glutes, and then coming down one vertebrae at a time, rolling down your spine as you exhale all the way back down. Let's do that 3 more times. So we rise, we lift, we breathe. We lower, we exhale, we release. We rise, we inhale, we lift. We lower, we exhale, we release. Last one. Rise, inhale, lift, exhale, lower, release. Let your palms come to rest. Walk your feet together and let your knees gently open apart in butterfly. Feel free to place one hand on your abdomen and one hand on your low ribs or chest. You may close your eyes or keep your eyes open. Feel the movement of your breath. Feel the expansion of the belly, the ribs, and the chest. This is your life force. Your life force is with you from the day you take your first breath until the day you take your last breath. It's involuntary, but know that this powerful tool of breath, you do have the power to regulate by mindful breathing practices. You have the power to slow it down, to bring yourself out of a state of fight or flight, sympathetic nervous system, into a state of rest and digest. your parasympathetic nervous system. Own this power. It is yours, and yours alone. Please stay with your breath as long as you wish. And when you're ready to return, let the hands come back alongside your body. Let your feet come back to the floor as your knees gently rise. And feel free to bring your feet apart and let your knees come to center. Begin to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Begin to bring one knee up to the chest and then the other. Gently, mindfully, rock yourself to one side of your mat and let yourself rest comfortably on your side, cradling your head with your lower arm, both of your knees bent. And just pause for a moment before rising to a seated position to come back to your day. And let us end our practice by reaching our arms overhead. As you bring your hands into your heart space and lower your gaze downward, first and foremost, thank yourself for taking this time to practice, for slowing down, for disconnecting from the external, the world around you, and coming into yourself. You're worth it. You deserve it. And thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed your practice. I'll be back again soon with more.